Hey! So you have been wondering about how flashcards can really help boost your grades in school. Flashcards have been proven to be one of the best ways to actively recall what you want to remember. At the end of this video, you will know how to master the usage of flashcards and also get to know some flashcards applications you should download to your device. So be sure to watch this video to the end. Complex subjects requires a good ability to remember what it entails. Using flashcards to self-test helps you learn and retain information, and also helps you to identify any weak spots you may have with the material you are studying. It is better to discover your weaknesses while you are studying, when you can still improve on them, instead of when you are in the middle of a high-stakes exam. One common problem of flashcards is that they encourage students to just memorize information, instead of really understanding it. Here I will show you different ways to use flashcards to retain your understanding and knowledge of concepts in your materials. Flashcards are generally pieces of paper with information on one or both sides. Usually, there is a term or question on one side and an explanation on the other side. So why are these flashcards so important? Flashcards work best for subjects that cover lots of facts and concepts, for example, anatomy, microbiology and biochemistry. You need to study every muscle, joint, pathogenesis of disease and complex pathways. Flashcards can help you scale through all these and even mathematics. What makes them so effective? Flashcards helps you stimulate your brain with active recall, to remember every piece of information. Basically, you look at a flashcard and try to remember what is on the other side. This is the most efficient way to remember something in the long run. Another importance is spaced repetition. It helps you to study things that are hard to remember more frequently than the easy ones. Just put the flashcards that you have already learned aside and focus on the problematic ones. It also helps in activation of different types of memory. You use visual memory when you make flashcards. I do this every time and it helps boost my photographic memory. For primarily ear-minded people, it works great when you say aloud everything that a flashcard contains. Another importance is metacognition. You can also use flashcards to practice critical thinking. Divide them into several piles. One pile is the flashcards you know, one is the cards you partially know, and one is all the cards you can't remember. This is how you can identify your weak spots and focus on these key areas. Now that you understand the value of flashcards, don't underestimate the importance of creating them properly. The process of memorization starts at the very first stage. So let's make our own flashcards in just 3 steps. Step 1. Study the material first. Start with reading the material you need to learn. This depends on you. First time you just get a general impression. The second time, focus on the key definitions and concepts. Step 2. Highlight the things you should learn by heart. Don't highlight everything. Be selective about it. As you have already gone through the information, you should know what is essential by now. Step 3. Create a question about what you have highlighted and write it down on one side of the card, then write out the answer on the other side. Viola. You should also optimize your flashcards. Use different colors of cards and highlight. Create a particular system for making your explanations smaller to save space. All the answers should be readable and easy to understand in these small cards. Make a new deck of flashcards for each topic. This way, you will not mix up your flashcards and topics. Also, don't forget to use only necessary information. Focus on the information that will likely appear in your exam. Ensure to write just one question in one card. Don't put too much information on one flashcard. Instead, make your questions more specific and precise. Use digital flashcards. If you don't have enough time for cutting cardboards and writing, you can use flashcards on your smart device like your phone or tablet. There are plenty of pre-made flashcard templates that will save you a lot of time. I recommend the app I use, Anki. This is available for both mobile and PC. Head to your app store and search for Anki. If you are going to be using flashcards, be ready to spend some extra time making them. Buy other digital flashcards includes Flashcards Machine, Chegg, Quizlet, and Brainscape. Check the links in the video descriptions. The last phase of this video is how to use the flashcards you created in the right way. Whether your flashcards are handwritten or you made them with fancy apps, the most important thing is that you memorize critical information and reach the study goals you want to achieve. To use the flashcards effectively, regularity is the key. The more times you revisit each stack and try to remember the answers, the better you will remember the information. Use spaced learning. Revise the information you've learned in several hours every day or so. Don't fool yourself. You might decide to look at the other side of the paper and think you know the answer. However, if you couldn't remember it initially, check back on the material and try remembering it again. Use flashcards with a study partner or in groups. Doing this can help you get more motivated to study. Don't throw your flashcards away. Once you have passed the test, your flashcards can still help you study related themes or assist you with preparing for finals or professional exams. Don't forget to reshuffle your flashcards. It might seem easier to remember if you always study them in the same order. You should change the sequence to make it more of a challenge for yourself. Try other studying methods on this channel. Flashcards are a great tool, however, you will achieve even better results if you use different learning strategies simultaneously. Check out some other ideas on the study playlist above. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button for more study guide. Bye, see you next time.